Where in the world is an AOA 80 SAS deck? Could it be here? Maybe. Deck 7. Mars, Shadows, Untamed. Mantis Ulises Station Drone. Kind of looks like a mantis, the art. Go the other way. Nice clean cut. Mantis. Anybody remember that show Mantis? Used to come on Fox. The black guy in the exo armor. Used to love that show. Okay, starting off with the Nepenseed, uncommon, untamed. Artifacts, Omni, sacrifice Nepenseed, return a card from your discard pile to your hand. Superb recursion. Omni. Fog Bank. 1 pip. Action. Play effects. Your opponent can't use creatures to fight on the next turn. Camouflage. Creatures not on a flank can't fight this creature. 1 pip. Tantalon. 9 power tree. Tantalon only deals 2 damage when fighting. Fight effects. Discard a random card from your opponent's archives. Song of Spring. 1 pip. Action. Play effect. Shuffle any number of friendly untamed creatures from your hand, discard pile, or battle line back into your deck. Save the pack. Destroy each damaged creature. Gain 1 chain. Rustgnawer, 4 power, beast insect. Fight effect. Destroy an artifact. If that artifact had an amber bonus, you gain that much amber. 2 Rustgnawers. Persistence hunting. 1 pip. Play effect. Choose a house. Exalt each enemy creature of the chosen house. Grovekeeper. 3 power human witch. At the end of your turn, give each neighboring creature a +1 power counter. Darna, 2 power elf witch. Play effect. Gain 1 amber for each damaged friendly creature. Heal 2 damage from a friendly creature. Reap effect. 2 Darnas. And we got a rare. The Sting. Artifact with the pip. Vehicle. Skip your Forge a Key step. You get all amber spent by your opponent when forging keys. Action. Sacrifice the Sting. Alright, how does this go? So it's an artifact with a pip. Vehicle. Skip your Forge a Key step. You get all amber spent by your opponent when forging keys. Action. Sacrifice the Sting. Okay, one more time. I don't even get it. Okay, so this is an artifact. It goes at the very bottom of the playmat. And then you tap it to do a thing. Okay, so the action would be sacrifice this card. So when you sacrifice this card, you would skip your Forge a Key step. And then you get all amber spent by your opponent when forging keys. But how would you do that? Is it like an effect that happens after this card is in the discard pile? Yeah, I would have to read up on this card. I don't really get it. Okay, the Sting, it's an artifact. Action, sacrifice the Sting. Okay, so this is laying out here. End of your turn, it readies. Okay, end of your turn, it readies. Then you do the action on it, sacrifice it. It's in the graveyard. And then it says, so like it's in the graveyard, and then you skip your Forge a Key step. Okay. Then you get all amber spent by your opponent when forging keys. For the rest of the game? Yeah, this one is strange. I don't get this one. Maybe it's for the rest of the game effect. I don't get it. I still don't get it. Alright, anyway. Too much to protect. 1 pip. That's like the one card I just do not get. Maybe I'll come back to it at the end of the video. Alright, too much to protect. 1 pip. Play effect, steal all but 6 of your opponent's amber. Bring the Fanatic, 3 power with skirmish. Your opponent gains 1 amber when you play him. And destroyed, steal 3 amber. Umbra, Elf Thief, 2 power. skirmish, fight, steal 1. Throwing stars, play effect, deal 1 damage to up to 3 creatures, gain 1 amber for each creature destroyed this way. Nerve blast, play effect, steal 1 amber. If you do, deal 2 damage to a creature. 2 of those. Life for life, 1 pip. Play, sacrifice a creature to deal 6 damage to a creature. So you can, the combo is to sacrifice Bryn the Fanatic to deal 6 damage to a creature, probably kill it. And then when Bryn is destroyed, then you will steal 3 damage, steal 3 amber from your opponent. That's a little combo. Lamindra, 1 power. Elf Thief, deploy and elusive. And Lamindra's neighbors gain elusive. Knuckles Bolton, 3 power Elf Thief with elusive and skirmish. Dust Chronicles, 1 pip. Play effect. If your opponent has more amber than you, draw a card. If you have more amber than your opponent, archive a card. 2 Dust Chronicles. And for the rare, this wonky guy right here, Grommet, 10 power creature, beast. And then whenever you play him, you can't play any more creatures. So I hate putting myself in that position, but I guess sometimes it's got to be done. I guess if you have it in your deck. After an enemy creature is destroyed fighting Grommet, your opponent loses 1 amber. So like, hopefully you have a great battle line already when you play this guy, but it just never seems to work out that way. All right, Grommet. And I'm sure I've never seen this card before. Extinction. Got to be a rare. Yep. 3rd rare. Extinction. Action. Play. Choose a creature. Destroy that creature and each creature that shares a trait with it. Gain 1 chain. Okay. Again, play. Choose a creature. Destroy that creature and each creature that shares a trait with it. I'm sure traits are just the underlying thing under the type of card it is. So beast or say vehicle. So it could be artifacts and everything too. No. Destroy that creature. Okay, so if they have a good delta of 1 house, then maybe you could wipe it out asynchronously and gain 1 chain. Great card. It looks pretty good. Okay, and exterminate. Play. For each friendly Mars creature you control, destroy a non-Mars creature with lower power. Spot removal. Vizima Thinkdrone, 3 power Martian Scientist. Reap effects, you may archive a friendly creature or artifact from play. Sky Booster Squadron, 4 power Martian Soldier. Reap effect, return Sky Booster Squadron to your hand. Mind Worm, 1 power Beast. Elusive. Before fight, the creature Mind Worm fights deals damage equal to its power to each of its neighbors. 2 Mind Worms. Mind Warper, 2 power Martian Scientist with elusive. Action, choose an enemy creature. It captures 1 amber from its own side. Mars needs amber. 1 power, 1 pip. Play effects, each damaged enemy non-Mars creature captures 1 from their own side. Ixalixi Fixed Finger, 2 power, 2 armor Martian Scientist. Elusive, each other Martian creature gets +1 armor. Collector Worm, 2 power, 5 armor, beast. Fight. Archive the creature Collector Worm fights. If that creature leaves your archives, put it into its owner's hand instead. And Agent Who-Man. Creature, Martian, Agent, 2 power, elusive, reap. Choose a friendly non-Mars creature and an enemy non-Mars creature. Stun the chosen creatures. And what do we got here? We got a Grommet. Double-edged sword right here. Extinction, that's pretty sweet. As long as they don't have a bunch of houses out, it should be pretty sweet. Spot removal. The Sting. Okay, let's try to figure this out one more time. The Sting. Artifacts. 1 pip. Vehicle. Skip your forge a key step. You get all amber spent by your opponent when forging keys. Action. Sacrifice the Sting. Okay, let's try to look at this with fresh eyes. So I can never forge a key as long as I have the Sting out in play. Okay, but whenever I sack the Sting, I can forge. So you wait until your opponent is about to forge a key, you sack it, and then you get... No. You don't even do anything. You just let this sit out here. And then you always get the amber your opponent uses to forge keys. And then whenever you need to forge, then you get rid of this card. Okay, now it makes sense. So you can never forge a key as long as you have the sting out, unless you can somehow blank that text. And you get all amber spent by your opponent when forging keys. Action, sacrifice, the sting. Alright, that's interesting. For the sheer novelty of the sting and the extinction possibly being some great removal, I'm going to give this a 71. 71? Yeah, the sting is just too novel for me, so I'm going 71. Do you guys agree? Disagree? We'll see soon. We're going to go paper this time. Paper. Not piece, but paper. Paper. What the people fighting over? Paper, paper. And when you die, I'll bet you'll die trying to get some paper, paper. All right, later.